document. That's a lot, bro.
Oh yeah, it tells about the document. Well, let's just keep moving with the precepts. What did we get? We stopped at Proverbs 1 and 5.
Oh yeah. Right? Not 3 and 5.
Oh, so like 3 and 5.
I read that.
Grab Psalms 4 and 5. I think that's the one.
Psalm 5 and 11. But let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice.
Actually, start at verse. No, it's fine. That's 10. 10 is fine.
Psalms 5 and 10. Destroy thou them, O God. Let them fall by their own counsels. Cast them out in the multitude.
Let them fall by their own counsels. Alright? That wicked counsel that he's trying to, you know.
Yeah, man. Really, we weren't even supposed to have a council like that, man. Who's that? Who's that?
That's our English teacher, man.
Oh, is it?
That's the demon.
Oh, yeah? I thought she was choosing lots. I was like, what's my lot?
She gonna talk shit on Monday.
Yeah. Like, yeah, we saw you. I should go pop into your class one day, man.
Hey, you should, man.
Go ahead, man.
Cast them out in the multitude of their transgressions, for they have rebelled against thee.
Yeah, they rebelled against you. If you go on contrary to what the scriptures say, you rebelling against the Most High, man.
Hey, what does the scripture say about rebellion?
It's as the sin of witchcraft, man.
Yep. It is as the sin of witchcraft, which is punishable by death. That's why the scripture said, while you yet had liberty to know my law, you loathed it. While you yet were given benefits, the same shall know it by death, by pain.
But let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice.
Hey, we put our trust in the Most High, man.
Right, and the Most High is dealing with the elders which just so happens to be GMS, man. That's who the elders are. That's the elders of the nation of Israel. It's GMS, point blank, period. They're the only ones that have fruit out there like that, man. Where's the Bach at, adultery? Where's King of the 2/3, gay Hana? Saying that you can sodomize a woman. Where's Queen of the 2/3 at? Saying that you don't have to go out you don't got to go out in all seasons. Where's Nate Satan at? With Parkinson's? Where's Comfy at? In the UN or EU somewhere in a fucking colonel's gown? You know what I'm saying? Where are all these guys at? Like, come on, man.
They missing in action, man.
They're all MIA, man. They all fled from the battlefield, man.
Let them ever shout for joy, because thou differest them. Let them also that love thee, love thy name, be joyful in thee.
Right.
Yeah.
Because thou defendest them, let them also that love thy name be joyful in thee.
Yeah. We're joyful in the Most High. We love His name. And like we said earlier, who we learn the name from? From the elders of GMS, man. Me personally, when I first woke up to the fact that I was an Israelite, it was a Nate Satan video, right? But I didn't learn the name until I seen the elders of GMS. Like within, I seen Nate Satan's videos. I probably watched not even a month of his videos, and then cause I didn't know it was like a whole bunch of Israelite groups. Then when I seen the elders, like one of the first thoughts that came to my mind was like, these are important men. For some reason, I was just like, man, these men, it's like, these are important men, right? So I watching the elders, all right, Slut.
It's a lot, man. Look at this Edomite, man. Something's up with that light. Hey, at first it was this Judite that grabbed it from over here by this Abercrombie wall and marched it off up the block. Then these Edomites put it in the trash can. Now this motherfucking Luke Skywalker out here, this fucking lightsaber and shit, looking like Darth Maul and shit, man. They got a demon on that fluorescent bulb, man. That fluorescent bulb got a demon on it.
Look at that. But yeah, like you know, when just watching the elders, right? Like within like the first week of me watching the elders, I learned the name. So you know, in my head, I'm trying to say the name, make sure I'm saying it right. And at first it could be a tongue twister, you know. But I you know, when I would pray, Elder Tahar was a video where they had the sign and he was breaking down the Hebrew characters, right?
Right. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And
the orange sign, right?
Yeah, the orange sign. Yep. And he was breaking down the name. Hey, I'm writing the name down, make sure I spell it right. And then from that moment on, when I pray on that name, man. You know? And so, I learned that from the elders, man. Within a week of me watching their videos. But you watch these other niggas' videos, you ain't gonna get that, man.
Right, you're not gonna get nothing close to it, man. Yeah, the same thing, you know, I heard the name, I'm trying to spell it phonetically as best I can. I was so dumb when I first came into the truth. Instead of opening up a new tab and getting an online Bible and, you know, pasting things, I'm pausing the video and writing everything that they're saying now. Romans 12:1. Okay, play. You know, says what it says, pause it, write it down, you know. You know how long it took me to watch a 10-minute video?
A couple days.
Bro, the entire series took me a long ass fucking time, man. Until I finally dawned on me that, man, why don't I just get a Bible? You know what I'm saying? And start linking this stuff up and just start write the book, chapter, verse, and then put what the breakdown means between those verses. You know, the summary of it. Oh, when you know this is talking about that. Oh, okay. So this equals that. That's what it's talking about. You know, it took me a while, man, to really find the rhythm for it. But you gotta actually put your mind and all effort into it, man. You actually have to fight for that understanding, man. Because before I saw the elders, man, I was all bugged out in spiritualism. You know, I was so desperate for something to just make sense, man. You know, I was like, man, shit, man, something needs to give, man. You know, and this was before Omar Thornton, but I'm thinking like, man, give me a fucking Uzi and let me rampage, or show me, you know, what it is, man. Show me my purpose in this fucking wicked life, man. And guess who I happen to see on the elders, man? Or happen to see on the YouTube, the elders, man. I have a hard enough time saying fucking Esau, man. I never say that shit, right? Yeah. You know, but the name is way too easy to say, man. You can't miss that. Go ahead and finish that precept.
Psalm 5 and 12. For thou, Lord, will bless the righteous. With favor wilt thou compass him as with a shield.
Right. The Most High protects us with as with the shield, man. That's why it says the angels encamp round about where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name. Here he is in the midst thereof, man. Ain't no prophet ever was really alone like that, man. They would have their scribes with them. That was basically the camp, man. That was basically the camp. That's basically the camp, man. Yeah, every now and then you'd have one like Job. Job was by himself, but he had his friends that came around that comforted him. And you know, and they got into it, man. They had their little spats. But at the end of Job was what? He was increased, man. Okay, so that's it on the Proverbs, man. Yeah, to the Luke.
This is verse 43. For a good tree bringeth not forth corrupt fruit, neither doth a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. For every tree is known by its own fruit. For of thorns men do not gather figs, nor of a bamboo bush gathered they grapes. A good man out of the good treasure of his heart bringeth forth that which is good.
Yeah, out of the treasure of his heart, he speaketh that which is good, man. So out of the treasure of Tajabar's heart, he was speaking some bad, some wicked shit, man. It was contrary to the true teachings of the scriptures, man. You got it right.
And an evil man out of the evil treasure of his heart bringeth forth that which is evil.
Hey, and what's that? What that leaven? That was evil, man. Trying to get brothers to advocate and agree with your non-spiritual doctrine and breakdown of this chapter, you know.
Right. So now, you know, if that's the case, now we got to call the Seattle Snake and tell him we forgive him.
You said what?
Now we got to call the Seattle Snake a bald demented nigga and tell him we forgive him.
Yeah, man. What the fuck?
We gotta call everyone that we've ever not turned the other cheek to. When I had peanuts in my ear from that Sunday that one summer, I gotta get back to those people and tell them, oh, I forgive you for putting ice cream all over me and shit. I gotta forgive the cops that handcuffed me and had me sitting in the middle of the fucking heat on a hot ass engine, man. They knew what the fuck they were doing. I'm sitting there dry as fuck. Alright, man, fuck it, man. I'm gonna sit here. They ask me, well, what's going on? I say, well, hey, let it be known that you so-called white people are fucking devil. We're the Hebrew Israelites. You know? Hey, man, you gotta take these chastisements cheerfully, man. You know, don't let it weigh you down too much, man. You know, don't let it weigh you down, man. You know, the Most High is looking for those that are gonna rise above it, man. Hey, just take it cheerfully, man. Be content with what you got, man. You know, the elders live simple lives, man. The elder Amashaba Allah, he lives a simple life, man. You know, you go to work, you do what you got to do, render unto Caesar what is his, and to the Most High what is his. Take care of whatever your job. And all you brothers got jobs in the camps, man. You all got jobs. You can't say that you don't got a job, and if you don't know what your job is, you better figure it out. Stay on top of your tests, which, you know, the elders aren't even giving out tests no more, so the camp leaders giving out the tests. Stay on top of your tests. You know, be conversive, man. Stay in the scriptures. You got jobs to do, man. Because whenever one falls out, you know, two more come in, and those two fall out, four more come in, and you got to be moved up. You got to constantly grow so that you can teach whoever comes in, man. You got to be an example. So there's plenty of work to do, man. What does it say? The work.
It's meeting with the laborers.
Something to that effect, right? Right. The laborers are few, man. The harvest is ripe and the laborers are few.
For the abundance of the heart his mouth speaketh. And why call ye me Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say? Whosoever cometh to me and heareth my sayings and doeth them, I will show you to whom he is like.
It says, why call me Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say, man? Yahweh never said to love, you have to, love people that fell out of the truth, which are now 2/3 that are heathen men. You don't gotta forgive them. You don't gotta bless them. You don't gotta call to forgive them. It says you forgive them in your mind, man. Hey, how's it going, man? It says you gotta forgive them. You just forgive them in their mind. The Lord knows whether or not that's a sincere forgiving, man. Come on, go ahead. Hold that.
Okay. Luke 19:27. But those my enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me.
Right. So like these bitch ass niggas, Alizé and Marcella, they didn't want Yahushua to reign over them. They didn't want to do what was asked of them to do. You know, Alizé want to be a Nazarite, man. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't no Nazarites in Babylon. There's no place for them, man. Not even no elders is taking up that vow like that, man. And they don't advise anyone to do that. That's wild, man.